invite Dory to come, and she has our health nugget. We thank our health ministries team for always keeping us up to date on important health information.
Thank you, Pastor Rowe. Good morning, church family, and happy Sabbath. Today's health nugget is gut health. I open with 3 John 1:2. Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers. Leaky gut is fast becoming one of America's largest contributors to poor health and disease. Leaky gut is tears in our stomach, small tears in our stomach that allow toxins to enter our body, that lead to digestive discomfort, food cravings, fatigue, weight gain, skin irritation like rash, eczema, and rosacea, and even more health issues like chronic disease. The two main causes of disease in our bodies are lack of nutrition and toxicity in our blood. Poor gut health leads to both. Things like sweets, meats, and carbs lead to poor digestion, and poor digestion leads to skin irritation, brain fog, gas, bloating, and joint pain. Gluten, dairy, and sugars also contribute to poor gut health. Thank you. There are 3 simple but very helpful and important steps that we can do to improve our gut health. 1, we can drink warm lemon water every morning. Start with a half of a fresh lemon squeezed into 24 ounces of warm water, eventually working your way up to 32 ounces. The goal is to flood your cells first thing in the morning. Lemon water helps to balance our hormones and alkalize our blood. You can even add a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder for inflammation and joint pain. Cut your meats and your dairy because animals today are just very unhealthy and full of toxic chemicals. Limit your carbohydrate intake, especially the short chain carbs known as FODMAPs. FODMAPs are fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. These are short chain carbohydrates found in many common foods like meats, sweets, or alcohol, also in very common healthy foods. When eaten, it can result in an increased amount of liquid and gas in both our small and large intestine. This condition is not an immune reaction, but an intolerance to certain foods. The intolerance is due to bacteria in the colon that ferments carbohydrates, and it adds to the presence of too much water in the large intestine, leading to diarrhea. If these certain carbs are not absorbed or digested, they travel through the digestive tract, where they can either draw water into the gut, loosening our stools, or become fermented by gut bacteria, causing gas, bloating, and inflammation. FODMAPs occur in some foods naturally or as additives. If you eat a lot of these foods, you may have symptoms such as gas pain, bloating, abdominal distension, which is swelling, which they can be very painful. These foods include fructose found in fruits and veggies. Fructans, like fructose, is found in some vegetables and some grains. Lactose is dairy. Galactans would be our legumes, like our lentils and our chickpeas. Polyols are artificial sweeteners. Many of these foods are actually very healthy prebiotics that help stimulate the growth of healthy, beneficial gut bacteria. Many of them are otherwise good for you, but for some people it can be very painful and bothersome and somewhat embarrassing symptoms. And it can lead to a leaky gut and a buildup of toxicity in our system. So if you believe you are eating healthy and you're still experiencing some of these issues that I have mentioned, you may benefit from a low FODMAP diet. Let's remember, folks, there is freedom in our food. The sanctuary for us is our bodies. We must build them according to God's blueprint, and He will grant a renewing of the mind through our obedience. I want to invite everyone to stop by our health ministry table in the prayer room after the service. You can get your blood pressure checked, and you can pick up a Health Nugget newsletter. Thank you.